The Johnson family lived in a quaint town nestled between rolling hills and lush green valleys. Their home was filled with warmth and laughter, a testament to the strong bonds they shared. Mr. Johnson, a school teacher, and Mrs. Johnson, a nurse, always prioritized family time with their two children. Emily and Jack, the family cherished weekends and holidays, often spending them exploring new places or engaging in fun activities. One sunny Saturday morning, Mrs. Johnson suggested a family picnic. The idea was met with enthusiastic approval, especially from Emily and Jack, who loved the outdoors. They decided on a picturesque location by the riverbank. About an hour's drive from their home, the spot was renowned for its serene beauty. Shaded by towering trees and dotted with wildflowers, preparation for the picnic began early. Mrs. Johnson, an excellent cook, whipped up a delicious array of foods. She made sandwiches with various fillings, a fresh garden salad, and her famous fried chicken. Emily and Jack helped their mother bake chocolate chip cookies and pack fresh fruits like strawberries, grapes, and watermelon. Mr. Johnson loaded a cooler with refreshing lemonade and packed a few books and games to ensure there was no shortage of entertainment. By mid-morning, the Johnson family was ready. They loaded the picnic basket, cooler, blankets, and other essentials into their trusty old car and set off. The drive to the riverbank was delightful, with the children chattering excitedly about the games they would play and the adventures they would have. The winding roads offered stunning views of the countryside. Adding to the anticipation, upon arrival, they found the perfect spot under a large oak tree that provided ample shade. The river flowed gently nearby, its water sparkling in the sunlight. The family worked together to spread out the blankets and arrange the food. The atmosphere was filled with the sounds of chirping birds and the gentle rustling of leaves,
creating a perfect backdrop for their day out. As they settled down, the Johnsons indulged in their picnic feast. The sandwiches and fried chicken were a hit, and the lemonade was a refreshing complement to the warm weather. After eating, Emily and Jack ran off to explore. Their laughter echoing through the air, they collected colourful pebbles, tried to catch butterflies, and even dipped their toes in the cool river water. Meanwhile, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson enjoyed a rare moment of relaxation. They lay on the blanket, reading their books and occasionally sharing a soft conversation. The tranquility of the setting was a stark contrast to their usually busy lives, and they relished every minute of it. In the afternoon, the family came together for a game of frisbee. Emily and Jack's competitive spirits shone brightly as they tried to outdo each other, much to their parents' amusement. Afterward, they sat down to enjoy the cookies they had baked, their sweet aroma blending perfectly with the fresh outdoor air. As the day began to wind down, the Johnsons packed up their things, taking care to leave the spot as pristine as they had found it. They took a few moments to sit by the river, watching the sunset paint the sky in hues of orange and pink. It was a fitting end to a perfect day, filled with joy, laughter, and togetherness. Driving back home, the family reminisced about the day's highlights and made plans for their next adventure. The picnic had not only provided a delightful break from routine, but also strengthened their bond. Reminding them of the simple pleasures in life, the Johnson family returned home with hearts full of happiness and memories they would cherish forever.